What's up guys, this is Rajo back with another video. Today's video I'm going to be upgrading my storage on my PlayStation 5 with a Samsung 1TB 980 Pro PCIe 4.0 NVMe M.2 SSD. It has read speeds up to 7,000 megabits per second, and that's what Sony says you need to be compatible with PlayStation 5, because there's various M.2 SSDs on the market, NVMe, I should say, and not everyone is created equally. You can't use a Gen 3. This is a Gen 4, and that's the only one that's compatible. So there's a couple brands that are out there. I chose the Samsung, and they also recommend you using a heatsink. So now I got this on sale from Best Buy for $149 about 2 weeks ago. It's currently on sale now for $169.99. Normal price is $230, so that was a steal. But Sony also recommends for you to have a heatsink on your M.2 SSD because it's going to generate a lot of heat. And I went with, from Amazon, this MHQJRH, which was on a site that was recommended for use with the PlayStation because it has to be a certain height, because you have a plate inside of the PlayStation 5, and it's an M.2 2280 millimeter SSD heatsink. And I got this from Amazon for $11.99, so this was pretty cheap. So let's open this up, set up the M.2 SSD into this heatsink, and then we'll move over to the PlayStation 5 and I will show you how to install that. All right, so let's open up this packaging. Is there any tape on this? Yes, there is. And I've used M.2 NVMe drives on my gaming PC and my arcade cabinet and my upcoming virtual pinball cabinet that I'm working on the motherboards for our storage. So this is it right here. You see how small it is? You can see right there. There. Really small. And I believe this sticker may be a heatsink. I'm not sure. But in any case, be safer than sorry. I'm going to use the recommended, one of the recommended heatsinks to go with it. And it should work out fine inside of the PlayStation 5. So I'll keep this on here. And this is cool. Oh, it's cool. Comes with a little screwdriver. I was getting my little screwdriver set ready, but I won't need it because inside of the packaging comes with a little tiny Phillips head screwdriver head right there. So it's nice little packaging. So you have a set of screws there, and this is the heatsink enclosure. So there should be thermal tape. Okay, yes it is. This comes right off, like so. And you have just the storage case right here. And then two sets, what is it? 3 sets of thermal tape. I'm sure you'd put one set on the bottom here. Another application of thermal tape here. And then you put the NVMe drive inside like so. I'm going to read the instructions just to make sure which orientation, and then it will be sandwiched in between the two thermal tape and this, and then insert it into the PlayStation 5. Okay, it comes with a little instruction manual. Features specially designed for desktop computers. This M.2 SSD heatsink compatible with M.2 2280 SSDs. Aluminum alloy groove design greatly increased the heat dissipation area with 10 to 30 degrees Celsius cooling effect. Unique nano silicone thermal pad, soft and good ductility, compatible with uneven surfaces, low viscosity, no damage to the M.2 SSD warranty label. Oh, that's good to know. With double-sided clip design, 6 adjustable height screws, suitable for M.2 SSD of various heights, stable installation, better protection of your M.2 SSD. All right. So let's see. Step 1, remove the protective film on both sides of the blue thermal silica gel pad and place the silicone pad on the front of the M.2 SSD. Okay, so take one of these. A little tricky getting this tape off. Let me see what I'm doing, sorry. Get this tape off of both sides of it. Okay, we got that off. And apply it to the front side of the M.2. And this is, as you can see, you can easily, let me zoom in, you can easily take it off and reapply it. So, this is cool. All the way in, see what I'm doing. So, just want to get it to, okay, it's on all the components there. Let's take off the tape on the other pad. Got that off. Turn it on the underside. See exactly what I'm doing here. Which is cool that you can take it off and put it back on. It's not like it's permanently stuck to it, so you can always adjust it. Okay, so I have adjusted just right. Okay. Okay, so I got that on. At step 2, install the M.2 SSD with the thermal silicone pad attached and install it in the middle of the M.2 heatsink. So, okay, so you just use this. This third one is just extra. Alright, and see the orientation here. We have the little, see, focus, little cutout here, which matches. Alright, that's a little better. You can see there's a camera focus, a little cutout right here, and with the M.2 you have also a cutout right there, so it'll match up with that. So, insert that like so into the compartment on the bottom here, and then this also has the keyed one way like that, so it'll match up with this. So you just sandwich it in like so. Just press down. All right, cool. Then all I have to do is insert their screw holes. If you can see the light. Yeah. See the screw holes there? So I'll insert the screws into that. Tiny screws right there. So put them in, and this has like a slot where it depends if you have a different, like it said, different height M.2 SSDs. You can easily adjust the height. And you just put in the screws. Okay. Put in the screws. Pretty straightforward. Just nice and secure. And now for the other side. I think the hardest part of this is just messing around with these tiny screws to get it into the hole there, and you can start using a screwdriver. But it's cool that they include a tiny screwdriver for this application. Just show this up, tighten. Okay, and there you have it. It is all installed, and this is what it looks like. Both sides with screws, and the back. That's it. M.2 SSD Heatsink, double-sided cooling. Bro. And this should work out just fine. Okay, next step, we'll move on to the PlayStation 5. So when I come back, I'm going to have the PlayStation 5 out, and I'll pop off the cover, and there should be a metal plate for the drive bay, and we'll install that. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back with the PlayStation 5. If you haven't seen that video earlier, I put out about almost a year ago. When I got this, this is the D-Brands Blacked Out Edition. This is 1.0. Currently, D-Brands has a 2.0 with a cutout for the fan. This one is the first version, and you have to, the drive would be, if you're looking at it this way, where the drive is, the fan and the storage unit bay will be right on the top here. So have the PlayStation 5 front facing you. Then you just grab the end and push it towards the back to pop it off. And it should slide off like so. And as you can see, there's the fan and the new, like I said, plate, dark plate 2.0 will have a cutout for fan right there. And right here, this is the drive bay. Zoom in. And just use, let's see. And this is a screw. It has the Xbox symbols, the square, the triangle, circle, and the X. So you just screwdriver and take that off. The screw to the side, and this should slide off. Okay, and this plate is off, and this is the storage M.2 drive bay. Now this is a 2280, so it will fit up to here. So what you have to do is unscrew right now from the factory. It is in the 110 position, the screw. Let's see if I can zoom in and see it properly. Right there. Make sure it's nice and clear. So you see this is 110 right there. You take off the screw and just move the position according to the M.2 NVMe SSD that you're going to input. So right currently it is the 2280 is what is being used now. So you'll just take this little silver tab. And so you can see it right there. So what I'm going to do is just insert it into where it says 80. Just stand off. Put the drive that we've just in the first part of the video put together. And this is keyed in only one direction, so you can only input it where you have the cutout right here. And it goes in only one way, so you can't really mess it up. Oh, you shouldn't be able to mess it up. So you should just be able to slide it in, like so. Slide it in and just press it down. Kind of like wants to pop back up, so that's why you have the hold down screw. And just screw it back down to secure it in place. Make sure it's in all the way and it's tight, and you're all set. So now the M.2 NVMe SSD is installed with the heatsink and shouldn't interfere with the plate. I hope not. Looks like it should be okay. And we'll insert the plate back. And yep, perfect fit. And we'll just put this screw back. Secure it back in place. All right. Not too tight. Don't want to strip it. Okay. Now this is installed correctly. All right. Nice and tight. Plate's back on. Zoom out. So now what I'm going to do is put the cover back on. And it'll be the opposite. We pulled it this way. The cover should go back on like so. You'll hear it click. When it's installed properly. Yep. Back together. And as you can see, no damage done to the case, but it looks very nice, all blacked out. Now I'm going to hook everything back up and go to the TV and boot it up, and we'll see that the PlayStation should, if I'm not mistaken, automatically detect the new drive, and then we'll want to format it. So you'll be able to use it with the Sony system and store your games on it. So let's move over to the TV. Okay, the PlayStation 5 is booted up, and as you can see, it says M.2 SSD storage. To use your M.2 SSD, you need to format it. When you format your M.2 SSD, all data on it will be deleted. If you want to continue using your PS5 without formatting your M.2 SSD, turn off your PS5 and then remove your M.2 SSD. Note that saved data, screenshots, and video clips cannot be saved in M.2 SSD storage. Okay, and I will choose the format. And like I said, it'll format it, and then I will be able to use it to store my games on it. Okay, as you can see here on the main screen, switched over to my capture card because the footage is pretty dark when it first booted up, and formatted the M.2 SSD. So using my Elgato capture card. So what you do, you go to settings, and it will show you what storage I have now. So on the console, I have 156 gigabytes, and the M.2, it is a full terabyte, as you can see here, and my extended USB extended storage where I have my PS4 games. I think it's a 4 terabyte hard drive. I have 564.4 gigabytes left. So just for example, I'll transfer a couple games over to the new M.2 SSD that just installed, and check that out real quick. So I can take, let's see, start, so I'll take the channel, um, model stream driving, okay, so select the 259.9 gigabytes to move. So move on. And you see here what I have available on the M.2 SSD. I'll just move those items. Okay, as you can see here, after the transfer, I have 418.7 gigabytes on my internal storage on the PS5. On the M.2 SSD storage I just installed, I now have 741.4 gigabytes left, and the USB extended storage with the PlayStation 4 games, 564.4 gigabytes. So this is pretty cool. I'm glad the price was right to jump on this. You quickly learn that a few PS5 exclusive titles that your hard drives are going to fill up quickly. So hopefully the prices come down even cheaper, and be able to get maybe a 2 or 3 or 4 terabyte M.2 SSD. I'm sure this will quickly fill up as well. But at least you have options, um, just like with a PC, that you can install it. On the Xbox side, they still want $220 for their expansion card, which hasn't come down on sale since the system came out last year. So that's pretty much a bummer. And I'm just about to the max on my hard drive space on my Xbox Series X. So I'm hoping soon that either they allow third parties to make drives that can plug into the back of the Xbox Series X, or they drop the price on their proprietary memory expansion card for the Xbox. So there you have it. If you found this video useful, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Share the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you were able to find a PS5. I know it's still hard to find. And if so, have you maxed out your storage on the PS5? And if you jumped on this sale for the Samsung SSD, the 980 Pro 1 terabyte, they have a 2 terabyte as well, but that was close to 300, 250 or something. I wasn't paying that price for it. So let me know if you're shopping around for storage for your PS5, and hopefully everybody that wants to get a PS5 will shortly be able to get one if they don't already have it. I know it's still scarce out there, and the scalpers and bots and all that stuff. So I'm hopeful that
everyone will be able to get this in their hands soon and be able to play PS5 games, especially since they're going to be coming out with the PSVR 2 for the PS5, and that looks like it's going to be a pretty good system to add on to the PlayStation 5. So, I want to thank everybody for watching the video, spending time with me on this. Hopefully, this is going to be beneficial for you guys out there that have the PS5 and are considering adding storage, and you're kind of leery about opening it up and what it entails. Hopefully, this shows that it's pretty simple to do. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see everybody on the next video. Peace.